Today's episode is sponsored by the 2023 Rhode Island Business Summit, presented by Stella Business Concepts on September 21st at the Event Factory in Warwick, Rhode Island. Join us to connect with B2B vendors, amazing networking opportunities, and guest speakers like Patricia Ratskin, who will talk to you about podcasting for your business, leadership with Mary Sullivan, or customer retention with me, Erica Sicoscio, and more. We have panelists, and we also have a very fun, amazing lunch and learn with Rhode Island comic Poppy Champlin. Tickets are on sale now. Visit our website at www.stellabusinessconcepts.com. See you there. Hey guys, Erica Sicoscio here with Practical Bizz podcast, and we are at the very busy offices of the Rhode Island Black Business Association. They are working on the building, so if you hear weird noise in the middle of our podcast, that's what it is. So we are joined today with, I don't even know the exact title, but we are joined today with Lisa. Are you the president? Tell me the exact title. I didn't even ask you that before.
Yeah, so thank you so much for the opportunity to meet with you, Erica. Lisa Ranglin. I serve as the president and CEO of the Rhode Island Black Business Association, and we go by Reba.
Thank you so much. I should have asked that before the show. So tell us a little bit about Reba, the history of Reba.
Yeah, that's an excellent question. I get so overjoyed when I get to talk about the history of Reba. So Reba, we started as an interest group back in 2010. Can't believe it. We just celebrated our 13-year anniversary on March 31st.
Congratulations.
So we started as an interest group. We mobilized about 75 or so business owners at the time to come and just tell us what was happening. What were some of the challenges that they were facing? We knew that, Black and brown businesses were sort of shut out of opportunities for decades. And there were no organization that was really dedicated to work to help businesses grow, specifically Black and brown businesses. And we focused on, minority businesses, but particular, I would say Black businesses are the bulk of our clients, Black professionals. And we just really wanted to drive changes. And we knew that Black businesses, as I noted, were shut out of access to contracts. They were shut out of loans, and they were just not thriving. And we met for maybe about 6 or so months as this interest group, 75 of us, just strategizing, going across the state, talking to business owners. And in 2011, March 31st, we incorporated and we became, at the time, Rhode Island Black Chamber of Commerce. And shortly thereafter, we realized, after talking to other chambers, we realized they're not working for Black businesses. And our members quickly shared with us again, we want you to differentiate yourself. And we want you to be like the standalone entity. And we became the Rhode Island Black Business Association. And it's been incredible. I think this journey has been all about driving changes in an intentional way. I have had the pleasure of going across the state, talking to different chambers of commerce. And when I hear their priorities, is nothing like the work that we're doing here. We are specifically working really hard to dismantle what I like to call structural racism. And structural racism just holds people back, it holds businesses back, and it shuts them out of opportunities. And the work that we're doing here, it's so intentional, right? We connect with real people. We hear their stories. We meet them where they're at. And we don't do the sort of one-size-fits-all. We customize our services for our clients. We have the foundational services, and then we connect with them and understand where they want to go from a growth perspective and design a program that actually works for them.
Wow, that's an amazing story. So congratulations on your success. Even just getting 75 business owners to all collaborate on one thing and focus on one mission that's outstanding, especially in a state like Rhode Island, because as you said, there are all these silos, all these
Right.
small groups, and so wow, that's amazing work. So I know that you talk a lot about helping small businesses. Can you tell us a little bit of the specifics around your small business programs?
Yeah, so we have, and let me just say, our program goes back, I think we started an amazing collateral support program in 2015 with the city of Providence. So data points have shown us that Black, smaller companies, minority, micro companies, they don't really have access to like loans and contracts. And what we do, we customize program, but not just that, we go find resources for them. So we partner with different banks, Pawtucket Credit Union back then, now Coastal One Credit Union, Navigant Credit Union, and a bank that we did this amazing collateral support program was no longer exists. They were Freedom National Bank. They came in with Reba and the city of Providence, and we were able to lend, the bank loaned the funds, and we pledged 30% of each loan as a collateral. Because what we didn't want business owners to do was to pledge their home or their materials or their trucks or whatnot. So basically, we created this amazing loan program. Currently, we have several what I consider access to capital program. One, we have a forgivable loan program that is currently funded by the POC Foundation, Pepito Opportunity Connection. They actually awarded Reba $450,000 over 3 years, and we give businesses very small grants, anywhere from $500 to $3,000. Again, they must come with a business need, and then we provide them with that. Again, they must be in an area where they want to grow, at least create one job, or retain one job, or to increase their revenue. The other program that we have, we partner with Commerce Rhode Island, and we have a very small microloan program where we lend funds up to $10,000, potentially $15,000, $13,000 around there, but we won't go up to 25. It's a very small pool of funds, and that is funded through Commerce. And then we have another, what I consider that bankability pathway, where we help businesses do pitch to banks, and we help them get their, what I consider, get them ready.
That part's fun.
Yeah.
I love that part.
To get them ready to be able to go pitch to a bank and say, here's why I want a line of credit. And we've had some success. We had several of our businesses who were able to go pitch and got a line of credit up to $100,000. So I'm super excited when we're able to help businesses that come to us with credit scores sometime 400. And then we get them up to like 730, 740.
Wow, such amazing.
It's so amazing. Yeah, absolutely.
So tell me a little bit about the Institute of Economic Empowerment and Development. Tell me about that.
Yeah, so that's our 501c3 arm of Reba. So Reba is a 501c3-6 from an IRS perspective. And the Institute is really our charitable arm of the association that allows us to write grants, and it's a training-related arm. So through that program, or through that organization, so it's two different entities. So we have a 501c3 entity, and we have a 501c3-6. The bulk of the work that is done through the 501c3 is our training-related stuff. So, for example, it is our 7 months leadership development training program. That program really prepares professionals that are in their 5 to 7 year career journey. Rhode Island has this big gap. I left corporate not that long ago, and I've been there I worked in 3 banks, Fleet, Bank of America, Citizen, 23 years combined. And there's a gap with Black and brown people in leadership. And what we want to do here in the state is to create a pipeline of professionals that are ready to be deployed out in senior roles. We are sick and tired of hearing we can't find those people. What do you mean that you can't find those people? Those people are right in your neighborhood. They're right in your organization. In some cases, they're literally right across from you, right? Yeah. We're talking about, we've trained people from Bank of America, Brown University, IGT, you name it. We are training their leaders. This program, the Emerging Leadership Program, is fully funded by the state of Rhode Island. It's funded by Real Jobs, DLT, and we're in partnership with URI. The 7 months journey, currently we're on our second cohort. We graduated 25 the first time around, and now we're on our second, which is a 30 professional that will be graduating next Tuesday.
That's awesome.
Super excited. Yeah. And then we have the 5 months Elite Mentorship Program, which is geared to professionals or young adults 18 through 30 that are either enter into the workforce or enter into college. And we support them through mentorship, resume write-in, negotiation skills, communication skills, just for them to really thrive if they're in the career for the first time, to be able to be successful, and if they're on their college journey, to make sure they actually finish. Studies have shown that minority students have a less outcome in terms of higher graduation. And we know when mentorship comes in, when they're matched with a mentor, those numbers have shown to have actually seen much significant increase in graduation rate and then higher pay.
So a lot of business owners do say they cannot find talented folks. So when people graduate out of your leadership program, does DLT then help them find positions, or do employers, are they able to reach out to your organization to find these talented people and get matched up?
Yeah, so DLT is not in the they're not doing the matchmaking for us, but rather what we do as an association, we are always getting people inquiry, right? We know that you're training, we want their resume, so we're able to share resumes with companies, right? Companies will send us job, and we're able to push those out to our leaders. So it's a nice match because these are trained professionals that are ready to go, ready to be deployed. And companies are coming to us. Yeah. And they're sending their jobs, which is amazing.
I didn't know that was even an option.
Yeah. Because
I'll be sending my jobs to you.
Yeah. So people send us their jobs. Yeah. That's the service that's primarily focused on our members. So like, for example, if somebody's a member of the association, they get these perks. Okay. Perks will be promoting your jobs, right? So we encourage the association membership is open to everyone. You can join as minimum as $150 for 12 months. And you take perks such as your jobs are pushed out to our network. We have over 10,000 on our DL, our email distribution list. And then also we put it in our newsletter, on our website. So there's a lot of ways for you to market to what I consider a very diverse workforce. Yeah. A very diverse, talented pool of professionals that are ready to go. And keep in mind, as I noted, the Emerging Leaders Program, we're taking professionals from like B of A, Brown University, IGT, Neighborhood Health of Rhode Island, and lots of other companies, IGT, you name it. They're coming to us. And we're talking about,
I bet they are,
Black professionals, brown and indigenous, and people that just feel shut out, right? Yeah. And not seen in their organization. And what we're doing, we're giving them the tool. And when they graduate, they're empowered to say, now I know my worth. And most of them are actually leaving their current employer, sadly. If there's not a pathway for them to grow and scale.
Yes.
So what we encourage our partners, companies that we're working with, consider creating a pathway for these professionals. So when they're fully trained, make sure you have additional responsibility, a promotion and what have you, to make sure that they stay within your organization.
Yeah. So I believe in, you have to hire fast, you got to fire faster, and you got to promote even fastest. Yeah. Because your top talent is not staying where they're staying. They're just definitely not. So I think that and I think that has really been magnified since COVID. Yeah. People are just like, they're not wasting their time anymore.
No, and people want to work for companies. We've seen lots of studies, right, where people want to work for a company that values diversity, inclusion, equity. When I talk to young professionals that come through our training program, they tell us, I don't want to work for a company that does not see me or value me or appreciate that I'm there, right? So they want to go to companies that protects the environment, care about people, give you that work-life balance. And our training program, whether it's the Emerging Leaders or the LEAP program, we're empowering professionals to know your worth and know where you want to be and know where the place is, if it's right for you, and if it's not, then it's time for you to move on. The other thing that we do, which is unique, we help them to negotiate. I work with professionals out of the Emerging program every day or just about every week in terms of I'm being considered for a promotion. How should I talk about this? What should I say? How do I differentiate myself? Or I'm going for an interview. What should I prepare? How should I be prepared? What should I present? Yes. I worked with this amazing young woman last week, actually got hired. And we worked on the negotiation strategy for her to get what she wanted. And it's just amazing for me as a champion for, the underserved or the people that's been left behind. I am so empowered myself.
Yeah.
And it's so refreshing and gratifying that we get to do this incredible work and we're touching real lives.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that. I love helping people, and there is definitely a very unique joy that happens.
Oh, yeah. It brings joy.
Yeah.
And for me, I find joy in everything that I do. But as you noted, I'm a people person as
Yes.
well. So I get super excited to connect with people.
Yes.
But I would love to spend a little bit more time to talk about sort of some of the things that we do from a business perspective
Yes.
that I didn't touch on earlier.
Sure.
So we have one-on-one business mentoring. So, for example, a younger business owner came in on board. We matched them up with an older, more seasoned, not older in age, but
Sure.
more seasoned business owner, right? So they go on this journey together from a growth perspective. The other thing that we also do is ribbon cutting. If somebody's starting or opening a
Yeah.
business,
Yep.
we actually help them with their communication from a press release perspective. We show up and do their ribbon cutting, or we're taking the journey with them. We also offer a business pitch to young adults 18 through 30. So we actually usually get a small pool of money from List or some of the funds from the POC Foundation, and we'll give it out to what we consider aspiring business owners. So these are young professionals, 18 through 30, that has a great idea.
Yep.
And they'll come and they'll pitch, and we'll give out, maybe 13,000 or something like that. So there'll be first, second, and third winner. And then they get to take advantage of the amazing business development that we offer here at the association. And then we do financial analysis of businesses. They come in, we help them to understand their cash flow, P&L, to make sure they know how to manage their money, right? And especially in this market where inflation is going crazy.
Yeah, making sure you price your products correctly is very
That's a
important.
huge piece, right?
Yeah.
Making sure that you're pricing right, you're focusing on your clients. Retention is important. Following up with your clients, connecting with them. Here at the association, we talk about delighting our clients, right? When somebody comes in, we engage them, but we want to make sure that they feel valued and supported. And we want them to know that Reba is their one-stop shop for everything. Either finding a professional to help them grow or scale. We do that as well. But say they want a one-on-one like a CPA. We match them up with one of our member. And then the other thing, workforce development, which is really, really critically important. I think we're here from our business.
Now more than ever.
Right?
Now more than ever.
We're
Yeah.
here from our business owners that are saying we can't find talented people. And everybody's in the same boat. We as well, we're seeing that same can't find talented people, or when they do show up, you find them, but then they want more than you can afford, right? And we see that a lot with our small business owners. And then the other thing that we're doing is lots of workshops, whether it's around, recently we had Secretary of State's office came in, we have the Division of Taxation came in, and they basically spoke to our members about, hey, you have your business, right?
Yes.
These are these key dates from a Secretary of State perspective. That one was powerful. Also the taxation, make sure you're paying, especially the restaurants, right? You want to make sure that you're paying on time, your taxes, all of that. And then the other thing that I think we love to do, we get business back in to come and say, I want to help, right?
Yeah.
Volunteerism. They believe strongly in volunteerism. We're always looking for great volunteers. Anybody out there, if you want to work with our clients from a business perspective or emerging leaders, our elite mentorship program, you're welcome to contact us. We have lots of great work, lots of great opportunities for folks to take advantage of. So call us.
Well, thank you. Let me ask one last question before we wrap up. What would you say your best advice is for small business owners as we head into uncertain time?
Yeah, that's a great question. I think it's really around knowing your customer. I always say you got to know your customer, right? Know your brand, what differentiate you from somebody else. So don't try to worry about what your competitor is doing.
Yeah.
Think about how you can delight your customer, but either through engagement, products, and offering, right? And make sure they know what is unique about you and why they should be with you, right? Valuing your customer, right? Connect with them. I always say touch base. Don't wait for them to come to you.
Yes.
But reach out and connect with them. And I think that's kind of what I would say. and just know everything about your business and be the best you can be for your clients.
Yeah, I think
and your customers.
Yeah, that is excellent advice. That's one of the things, like if we, at our business, if somebody says, oh, I think so-and-so's upset, I'm like, give me the phone. I don't wait for them to call me. I call them right away.
Yeah.
Right? That level of that you care about them and that they are important to you and that they're not just a dollar sign, right? Because it's beyond money, especially if you...
It's that relationship.
Yeah, especially if you have a business where I'm in the childcare industry, I'll have families for 5 to 10 years.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so, that there's no other relationship that is as trusting as that one. Someone cares for your child.
Children.
Yeah, so I take that, very
powerful.
serious,
But I think you're right. I think anything from a relationship building, people tend to want to do business with people they actually like.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
And if you can delight whoever you come in contact with, right? Treat them the way they want to be treated. I flip it, right? People say, treat people the way that I want to. No,
treat them how they want.
They want it. Exactly. You want to connect with those people, right? Make sure that you know them. So people say, I get to know people before anything, right? I want to know you. What excites you? What makes you tick, right? Yeah. And then we have this good rapport. Then we kind of lean in, right? I think too often we think about, I want to make somebody feel like, oh, I want to be treated. No.
Yeah.
No. Let's connect with them and know how they want to be treated and meet them where they're at. And that's what we do here at the association. Everyone that comes into our door, we connect with them. And I don't wait for a problem to happen. I call and check in. How did we do?
Yeah.
We want to delight you. And if we haven't done that, then we want to know, how can we do better?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if folks want to get in touch with your organization, look in the camera.
Yeah.
Give them your contact info.
We hope that you would call us. We have lots of amazing services. I should note all of our services are free. We're open to the public. You can contact us on all our social media platforms, but our phone number, 401-383-1179, 401-383-1179, or info@ri-bba.org. Or, as I noted, all our social media, we're on Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn. You can find us anywhere. And pop by the office. We're at 3 Regency Plaza, Providence, Rhode Island. Suite 1. Just pop by and we'll be so happy to take you on your journey wherever you're going. Thank you so much.
And if you love this show and our content, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Leave us a comment below. Let us know if you have any questions, or let us know if there's something else you'd like us to cover on the show. Thank you so much for tuning in. Have a great day. Bye. Are you a business owner? Are ready to get your startup? Well, started. Have a burning question you would like us to answer? Want to know more about the services we offer? Or register for upcoming workshops and events? Looking to book a guest speaker? Or would like to be a guest on the Practical Bizz podcast? Visit our website at stellabusinessconcepts.com